So truth is, I had 2 video ideas that I wanted to film today. One of them was a reading for 24 hours challenge and vlog, and the other one was the challenge of waking up at 5 a.m. and making it a productive day. But considering it is 11 a.m., looks like today's video is going to be a reading for 24 hours challenge. Honestly, other than the part where I'm going to be pulling the all-nighter, this sounds like a dream day. Like, I'm literally just going to be reading for an entire day, like 24 hours worth of reading. I'm hoping to get through, I don't know, like 2 or 3 books. I honestly don't know how fast I read anymore, because some books I read really quick, and then other books it takes me like 1 or 2 weeks to read. So I honestly don't know how fast of a reader I am, but we're going to be finding out in this video. I'm energized, I'm excited, so I'm going to use this energy and put it into reading. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram. My Goodreads account is linked down below. So yeah, we're going to get this challenge started, and I'm going to be reading for the next 24 hours-ish, because I'm going to be pausing it every time I'm not reading. Let's get this video started. Okay, I'm about to set the 24-hour timer. It's currently 12:30, which I'm already off to a late start, but I did have a meeting, I had breakfast, I got ready. Okay, the book we're starting this video out with is this one right here. This is To Sir With Love by Lauren Lane. I have that much left right here, so I'm honestly gonna finish it just right now. The obsession and love I have for this book is unreal. If you guys remember the vlog where I picked this book up at Barnes & Noble, I was saying that I was looking for just an easy, lighthearted, refreshing read in a rom-com, and this is exactly that. One of the reasons I'm so obsessed with this book is because it's a retelling of one of my favorite rom-com movies, and that's the movie You've Got Mail. So that movie was made in 1998, so this is like an updated, basically what that love story would look like now. If you guys haven't seen the movie You've Got Mail, you absolutely positively have to see that movie. If you love books and if you love rom-com movies, that's gonna be your new favorite. I have 1 more chapter left, and I don't want to finish this book. It's so cute. If I could transport myself to one book, it would be this one. This is the best book ever. Just finished To Sir With Love. I'm not gonna lie, the ending was like just a tiny bit cheesy, but it is like a cute little rom-com, so I didn't expect anything else. But this was such a good story, like actually such a good story. It was such a quick, easy breezy book. I just changed my shirt because I was dying of heat. So the 2 books that I know I want to read in this vlog are these 2 right here, Happy Place and Yours Truly. But I'm going to post these on my Instagram story, and I'm going to ask you guys which one I should read first. I have a really strong feeling that Happy Place is going to win, but while more people vote, I'm going to go and make some spring rolls because it's literally the most gorgeous spring day today, so I want to go read outside. And spring rolls during spring, it just makes sense. Okay, I'm interrupting the reading challenge really quick to talk to you guys about something super exciting. I am actually working with Seed once again. I've been taking their symbiotic capsules since the beginning of the year, and I am actually obsessed with them. I feel like I really never made it a priority to take care of my gut health. Like, that was just not a thought that would go through my mind. Like, maybe I should look out for my gut health. But the difference in how I feel since taking these is drastic. But anyways, the reason I'm partnering with Seed is because May is actually Digestive Health Month. And since it's spring, I'm gonna share with you guys some in-season foods that benefit your digestive system. I have my list of all the foods here. It's radishes, asparagus, peas, cabbage, arugula, strawberries, mint, leeks, and artichokes. For example, lately I've been obsessed with strawberries, and strawberries are actually rich in polyphenols known as hydroxybenzoic acids. Lots of big words there, but basically they're incredibly beneficial. But anyway, Seed's Daily Symbiotic is so incredibly easy to take. You take 2 capsules every single morning on an empty stomach, and by doing that, you're actually taking a prebiotic and a probiotic in one. It not just helps with bloating, it not just helps with your digestive system, it not just helps with your gut health, but it also promotes heart health and skin health. And honestly, what really puts Seed at the top for me among all of these other probiotic companies is that, like I said, it's not just a probiotic, it's a symbiotic, so you're getting 2 in 1, but also the real change that they're making with their sustainability is incredible. When you place your first order, you get a little jar and you get a travel size, which I like having mine in, and then every single month after that, when you get your refill, you get it in this little bio-based pouch that is actually planet safe. And if you were ever going to start taking a symbiotic, right now is the time to do so, because Seed is having their spring event sale. So for your first month supply of their DSO1 daily symbiotic, you guys can click the link down below, enter code Karla, and you can get 40% off your first month. Thank you so much to Seed for sponsoring this portion of the video. Happy Digestive Health Month, and let's get back to the reading challenge. I'm on chapter 10, page 102, and I'm loving this book. Okay, so I started getting a little bit bored at my house, and it wasn't the book because the book is actually so far really good, but I thought I needed like a little change of scenery, so I decided I would go to the beach. Since I am going to be attempting to pull an all-nighter, I'm getting another coffee. I think it was my reading vlog video where I tried this drink. I haven't gotten it since that video, but I'm trying it again. It's an iced blonde vanilla latte, and then you add cinnamon cold foam on top. So I'm going to go to the beach, and then I'm going to come back home, go on a walk with my mom, and then there is a Lakers game today, so I definitely want to watch that. We are booked and busy today. We've arrived. This is exactly the change of scenery I needed, especially because the book I'm reading is such like a summer vibe type of book that reading it by the beach, it's perfect. I'm honestly really tempted to go outside and like sit down and read there. I even brought a towel to like sit down, but honestly being alone at the beach, especially if I'm like far from my car, it's not that I'm uncomfortable doing that, it's that I'm scared to do that. Anyways. I'm almost at the halfway mark, and I feel like every single book I read, as soon as it gets past the halfway, it gets really good, and that's when I like start reading faster. Pretty much what the book is about is that there are these 6 friends, and they're super close, they're like each other's family, and there's like a tradition in their friend group where every single summer they go to this lake house for an entire week, and the main character, which is Harriet, she considers this week that she spends there with her friends her happy place. But basically where the conflict comes in is that Wynn, which is also part of the friend group, Harriet and him were engaged, and they were together for like 10 years. Like since their friend group started, she started dating Wynn, but they basically broke up and called off their engagement like 3 or 4 months before the trip. But basically for the sake of their friends and for the sake of the lake house and the week at the lake house, they both decide not to tell their friends that they've broken up. So this entire week that they're at the lake house, they're pretending to still be together. It's kind of like a backwards sort of love story, because you start out with the main couple who's already been engaged and already knows each other for like forever. There's some books that you read and you could be on like chapter 2 and you're hooked. Like this, I'm not there yet with this book. I feel like it's coming because there's still a big chunk of it left. So far I'm enjoying it, and I do think it's a cute story, but I wouldn't like sell my soul for it yet. But honestly, Emily Henry never fails, so I know it's coming. last chapter. I don't want to cry. "30 seconds left. 10 seconds left." I technically didn't do the full all-nighter because I did fall asleep. I'm considering it a nap, but honestly, that was the most peaceful sleep of my entire life. I'm not even kidding. And that had everything to do with the fact that I wasn't on my phone right before I fell asleep, because I literally scroll on my phone for like an hour right before falling asleep every single night. And last night I read instead of being on my phone, and I've never slept more peacefully. Really quick before I end this video, I do want to talk really quickly about the books that I read in this vlog. Starting off with this one right here, To Serve with Love. Like I said when I finished it, I enjoyed this book so freaking much. This is honestly just a cutesy little read. Like, there's not that much to it. It's not too deep. This book literally feels like you're watching a movie that has the comedy, that has the meet cute. It's a little bit cheesy sometimes, it's a little bit corny, but it's not too corny or too cheesy that it gets annoying. Like I said, if you've seen You've Got Mail, this has like a modern twist to that movie, and I connected to the main character a little too much. It was a little concerning, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Okay, now let's talk about Happy Place, and this was the book that I read entirely in this vlog. First, I feel like I have to answer, like, was it worth the hype? Because, you know, it's Emily Henry. I at least have been hearing about this book and about this release since the beginning of the year, and I honestly do. I think there were so many components in this book that made it so enjoyable. There was this whole friendship situation too, so you not only get to relate to the two main characters, there's also these 4 other people that come along for the entire book. You get to read about friendships that turn into family, about family troubles. I did end up crying at the end, but I honestly, like, don't even read too much into that because I literally cry about everything. The beginning took me a little bit to get into, I'm not gonna lie, but as soon as you get the feel for all of the characters, and especially the 2 main characters and their sort of like relationship situation, it does get a lot better, and I honestly really enjoyed this book. Now let's talk about this one right here, and I haven't even finished this one, but I honestly want to say that this book right here has to be the gem of this entire video. I'm on chapter 23, so a little bit more than halfway. I feel like I could have finished this book in this video, but I honestly don't want to. I'm enjoying this book so much that I don't want to rush through it at all. There's honestly so many parts of this book that I did not realize were coming, so I don't want to spoil anything because I only figured it out a little bit ago. Also, the male main character has to be one of the sweetest male characters I've ever read about. So far I am absolutely loving this book. Anyways, I have been filming myself for literally the past 24 hours, so I'm gonna call it a day here. If you guys are still watching to the end of this video, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.